Yes, good afternoon to everyone. Yes, Yashaswini, please start now.
Yes, ma'am. A very and all. On behalf of KLE Societies, yes, Nijalingappa College, Department of PG Studies in Commerce and Research Center, I would like to welcome you all to IQAC initiated, UGC Stride sponsored 5-day virtual workshop on research problem identification and data interpretation, day 4. Please note, use headphones for better audio. If you have any disconnectivity problem, please join with the same link. I, Yashaswini, student of KLE Societies, S. Nijalingappa College, Department of PG Studies in Commerce and Research Center. It's my pleasure to welcome you all to today's informative workshop on research problem identification and data interpretation, day 4. I would like to welcome our resource person for today's workshop. My cordial welcome to Ms. Rakshana R. It's proud to have you in the workshop, ma'am. My cordial welcome to our respected principal, Dr. Arun Kumar B. Sonapanavar, sir. It's proud to have you in the workshop, sir. I would like to welcome our IQAC and MCOM coordinator, Dr. Srimati Mahananda B. Chittavadagi, ma'am. I welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you.
I would like to welcome Dr. C.V. Koppat, sir, HOD, Department of Commerce, and all the faculty members. My cheerful welcome to all the delegates present in today's workshop. Once again, a very warm welcome to one and all. Here is a brief profile about the resource person. Ms. Rakshana R. is presently working as Assistant Professor of Commerce in KLE Societies, S. Nijalingappa College, Rajajinagar, Bengaluru. Ms. Rakshana has won a Best Paper Presenter Award in National Level Webinar on Impact on COVID-19 on Higher Education, Transdisciplinary Research and Employability. She had also participated in one-day international online conference on Dynamics of Business and Economics, Global Perspective, organized by IRBE Publications. She had also presented and published the papers on a study on the role of entrepreneurs in the economy and a study on behavioral stress and psychological resilience to over during COVID-19 pandemic station. Submitted MCOM project titled as Merger and Tariff War in the Telecommunication. Welcome you, ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
Arun Kumar B. Sonapanava sir for giving this opportunity. So actually I am here to give you a few insights about the project. That means how you'll be starting how you'll be deciding the project and how you'll be going through the process of your project and how you can conclude or give your suggestions about the product. Do some insights how you'll be dealing with your projects with reference to my project. Okay. Okay. Project. See, when you start your MCOM is not like your BCom. Unlike your BCom, your MCOM requires a detailed study. And here, in case of your MCOM, the self study is more. Okay. And you'll be having a in-depth knowledge. In-depth studying will be happening in case of your MCOM. See, for example, when you take a small formula. If you study a formula in your BCom, you'll just study the formula. Yes, this is a formula for this particular aspect. So when you come to the MCom, the same formula you'll be studying small formula, you will be studying the various aspects. That means you'll be studying everything in depth. So this research project is actually a slice of your MCom, which demands is demanded by your project, research project. Okay. So when you come to your fourth sem, you hear a word called as project, research project. Okay. So there will be a problem you will be facing what to select. Okay. Generally, people say that research problem is very important. Okay. So I actually suggest that before you select a research problem, okay, statement of problem, before you frame a statement of problem, you should have some base for it. Without a base, how will you select a problem? See, for example, if I tell you people, okay, assume people have to frame a statement of problem. Okay, I'm just vaguely telling you people, I want a statement of problem. Each one of you form a statement of problem. So you'll have a doubt, ma'am, on what basis we have to form the problem, or in which particular aspect we have to form the problem. So when I give you a particular base like this, you have to form the problem, statement of problem relating to your service sector or the transportation industry. Okay. When I give some base, when I give some concept, you'll be having a better knowledge. Okay. In current trend, when I give this transportation services, you can say some might frame a problem saying that yes,
Still
the
June 2020
huh?
till today. Okay.
So please continue.
Okay. We'll be having one will be saying that the prices of the petrol is rising today, or some might say the cost of transportation is increasing, or some might have a problem like this. Each one will come up with different problem. So when we want to form a statement of problem for your yes, statement of problem is important, but when you want to form that statement of problem, you should have some base. Without a base, without a concept, without a field of study, you cannot go with your statement of problem. Okay, so first I suggest that you actually select a concept. Okay, one concept, one field, one the topics like taxation or accounting or banking. You have to select a concept, then only you can come up with your statement of problem. Okay, so how will you select this concept? First of all, on what base you will be selecting this concept or your field of study? See, you should not bother for this. There are n number of things in the society is happening, so you can take the things which is trending. ಈ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ತಗೋಬಹುದು, or you can take something which is innovative also. And many people suggest that you people can take the topics or select the topics based on your interest. Yes, I say you can take the topics or select the topics based on your interest, but sometimes what might happen is your interest will sometimes be influenced by your comfort levels. Okay, see what will happen is when you ask, for example, when you ask a person, why did you select a college? If he said studying in particular college, why did you select the college? He might say, my friend is studying there, so I opted that college. It is nearer to me, so I opted that college. Okay, instead of seeing the facilities offered by that college, they see their comfort levels and they join. In the same way, there are people who choose projects for their comfort levels. That means for 3 months, let me take a easiest topic and let me finish the project. What is there? 200 marks I want for the project, so let me take an easy topic so that it will be comfortable for me. No, please don't do that. Okay, see, interest is important, but if you are going with your comfort level, okay, your comfort level will actually change your interest. When your comfort level comes in between your interest, that will not work out in case of your project, and it will not help you in your career development. I suggest to you people, please come out of your comfort level. No, easiest topic 3 months ಒಳಗೆ finish ಮಾಡಬೇಕು and go with some easy topics. No, you think of some topic which will be benefiting your career. Tomorrow if you want to, or you are willing to join some banks, take up some topics which is related to bank, or if you want a field of lecturing, if you want to be an accountant, if you want to be an executive, take up some topic which is related to that particular career. Okay, you have to plan for your career and you have to select a topic here, and don't go with your comfort levels. Please break your comfort chain so that you can excel in your particular field, you can excel in your career. Once you break your chains, that is your comfort level, comfort barriers, then only you can develop. Okay, that is one main thing I suggest you people. Okay, please don't go with your comfort level. Select a topic which is important or which is very much important for your next upcoming career. Okay, coming to your title. See, this title which I framed, a study on merger and tariff war in the communication industry and the impact of Reliance Jio on the consumers. See, actually, you need not to bother more about the title. I don't say not concentrate on it. You have to concentrate. But what will be happening in case of your title is, to actually start your project, you'll be having one title, and when you end up, that is when ma'am asks you to give you or submit the titles for approval, the title might be some other, means it might differ. See, I have changed my title more than 10 times until if ma'am had given us the date to submit the titles or giving it to the university for approval. Till the previous night I changed the title. Okay, so title will be going on changing because at the beginning when you're starting the project you'll not be having a proper knowledge about the concepts. So when you are actually going through the project, you'll be having you'll be gaining knowledge, gaining insights about your particular, your title will be formed. And this what I start, and then in that service sector which is the dominant sector or with which obviously when the ultimate date comes for you to make a submission of this, obviously you will have the best title with you people. Gradually when you start you will not have knowledge, but when you proceed with your projects, obviously you will have a better understanding and you can frame a better title. Okay, okay, to start with your project actually will be starting will be having certificates regarding the various aspects. You'll be having certificates regarding the student certificate and your HOD ma'am certificate. Like this, you'll be having various certificate. After that, your project will be having an index. Nimge index good to. Okay, that means till what page to what page is your particular project. That means so that it makes the work of the reviewers easy. Okay, it is a very simple concept. And coming to your chapters, this is very important aspects of your project. There are 5 chapters in your project. First is your introduction, second is your review of literature, and third is your industrial profile or company profile, fourth is data analysis and interpretation, fifth is findings, suggestions and conclusions. So just we'll look into one by one and we'll just go through it. Okay, your first chapter is introduction. See, in case of introduction, you'll be giving an overview of your project. When some particular reader is going to view a project, he will come to know what is actually being done in your project, on what thing you are focusing on. That means you're giving overview about your project. If you take up some sector, you'll be giving what are the benefits of that sectors, what are the advantages, how that sector evolved. Okay, advantages, disadvantages, SWOT analysis. Like this, you give a complete view of your project. Okay, so these are the informations which I had been specified in my project, like history of the telecommunication industry. Then I gave the components which is being involved in the telecommunication industry. Then I gave the advantages and disadvantages, and then I made a SWOT analysis of that particular sector. And then the main concept, that is mergers. Okay, the main ingredient of my project, that is mergers. So I have taken here 3 mergers. One was Vodafone Idea merger, Airtel Telenor merger, and Airtel Tata Docomo merger. So here I gave a brief introduction about the mergers, and then I gave an introduction for the tariff wars, why the tariff wars was happening and how it impacted the economy. And I also gave the data plans. Okay, in 2016, what was the data plan? When the Reliance introduced, what was the data plans? Which was being formulated by the different telecommunication network providers, and now in 2019 how it has been changed, and in corona period, that is in COVID-19 period, how it has been changed. So actually here in case of tariff wars, I gave a comparison between the previous year's data plan and the current until the COVID. I gave an difference, or how the war is being, or how the price is being fluctuates. Okay, these are the things you must be including in your introduction. I just show you my project simultaneously so that you'll be understanding better. Just a moment. Okay. See, this will be the format of your project. Okay, this will be the first aspect, and then there are various certificates which you'll be attesting with your project. The first few pages will be with respect to your certifications. I hope it's visible. Ma'am, is this lights visible? Word visible? Yeah. Okay, this will be the guide certificate, and then
Yes,
you'll
yes.
get this. Okay, ma'am. And coordinator certificate, student declaration, like this. There will be 4 to 5 certificates which will be attested in your projects. Okay, that will be the basic of your project. And then coming to your index, I have told you about the index. Then you will be giving the index of your project, and then you will give the regarding the data interpretation, that is the tables which you have created, and the graphs, list of the graphs and charts which have been attested in your project. Okay, this is your index. And coming to my introduction, this was my introduction. See, here I have started with the introduction of telecommunication, and then I gave a brief history about this telecommunication industry. I'll just okay, this was the history, and here are the components of the telecommunications. See this, right? So based on the topic you select, you'll be giving the history. Okay, if you're going with some banking sectors, you'll be giving when was that bank introduced, or what are the facilities that is being provided by the bank, what are the services that is being provided. They are giving the interest, or what are the interest rates available, if they are giving overdraft facilities, or what are the FDs, RDs. Okay, like this you will be giving a various details, basic details about it, an overview about particular project. This is what I have in introduction. Okay. See here, I specified the mobile network operators. Okay, that is about your introduction. Okay. In this aspect, what are the things that will be involved? See, actually, in this chapter, you will be taking this particular project to regard to a particular topic. So you will be analyzing those opinions and those views which have been given by some other researchers, so that it will help you better gaining insight of your particular project. Okay, our ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ opinions ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ project ಬಗ್ಗೆ you will gain some ideas, you will gain some insights from that particular reviews and opinions. Okay, and here you will be specifying at least 15 to 20 reviews which is being given, that is maximum. Okay, 15 to 20 reviews is maximum for the project. Here, what number of problems in every aspect. So whichever is you feel with this, yes, this problem is very much important to address. Whichever you feel this problem should be addressed, this have a better career. It is ನಮಗೆ ನಾಳೆಗೆ help ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. If I view this problem at a first instance, it will be helpful for me. And if you feel, you can take up that problem. Okay, if you take some field, if whatever field you take, there are disadvantages also. Already I told, in case of transportation industry, when you take, there is a problem of petroleum now. Okay, rise in prices of petroleum. Price of petroleum. One is, then one more is transportation cost. One more, we are facing problem with the climatic conditions, because of climatic conditions, because of which the transportation is getting stopped now in case of this climate conditions problem with. And one more is because of your COVID also. Now the transport of the, when you take a particular industry, when you take a particular concept, you will obviously have various problems, but which you want to take up, that is your personal opinion, and you make sure that should be helpful for you. Okay, you should make sure you will learn something out of that. Based on that, you will be choosing your statement of problem, you will be framing your statement of problem. Okay, I have the problem which I chose was the switch of people, means the people switch to the geo network. That was the problem I chose. Okay, coming to the objectives of the study. Okay, here I chose, one was the, I wanted to know whether the geo uses penetration pricing strategy or not, and because of this geo the merger is being happening or not, and what are the changes which is being happening this telecommunication industry. And one more is, my project is confined to the few top mobile networks. That means you have seen I have taken only the Jio, Airtel, Vodafone Idea, and Tata Docomo. Okay, other than this, there are various mobile operators, but I did not concentrate on them. Scope of the study means the area you cover. Okay, obviously you will have certain limitations in your area. Where you are going to cover, what are the fields you are going to cover here. And coming to your period of the study, okay, my period of study is limited to 3 months. Your semester scheme, you have 3 months of time. So we had a time of 3 months to make a study in case of this particular topic. Research methodology. Okay, so here there is two types. One is primary data and secondary data. Primary data means you will be collecting it directly from the public. That means you are collecting freshly, you're yourself collecting it. Secondary data means you are collecting it, already it is being collected, but you are taking it from there. And then in websites available irutte, it is being done by someone, already someone has collected that data, you are just using it. Okay, we can say you're just using it. That is your secondary data. Your secondary data, yes, it is, you will be taking your information from newspapers, journals, internet, all those are secondary. Your primary data means it can be a personal interview method or telephonic interview or the questionnaires which you form and which you send it for the responses. Okay, and based on your type of study, that means what are the information you want to collect, based on that you can select the uh, uh, aspect, like whether you want to take a personal interview method or whether you want to take a telephonic interview or Google questionnaire. But I suggest this questionnaire is actually very much easy for collecting the responses. Okay, see, in case of your direct interview or telephonic interview, my response, what I received was 417. Okay, my response was 417. Interview method and telephonic interview.
என்ன சொல்றேன் இப்ப வந்து தம்பு சுமதி
His students, please. Gagan, mute them. Selvan, mute everyone.
Okay. I received 417 responses. Okay. Why I said the questionnaire is better when compared to a direct interview and a telephonic interview is my response was 417 responses. It is, I will, if I want to collect the same 417 responses from the direct interview method and telephonic interview method, it takes lot of time for me. Okay. See, I cannot visit this 417 members, I cannot visit each individual separately. I cannot visit, it takes lot of time. Okay. This questionnaire has its own disadvantages, that means illiterate people cannot use, but the time is getting saved in case of questionnaire. The responses will be very quick in cases of your questionnaire. So I suggest you can go for this questionnaire method in case of the collecting your primary data. Okay. Limitations of the study. So my limitation, I just had three. It is one is sample size. I considered only on the urban population. I did not go for the rural population of Bangalore maybe, and the other states which I focused. I focused only on the urban population. And this was a academic study. We made it for academic purpose, so we had only 3 months of time. Time constraint was there, and because of this COVID, I was not able to interact with any person. Okay, the previous year, because of this COVID, we was completely in lockdown. Now we are actually allowed, but previous year we was not even allowed to step out of our house. It was a complete lockdown. So we was not having a face-to-face contact with people. It was based on the taking a tax. Okay, if you're focusing on some tax, you can say people are not having the knowledge about the tax maybe, or the layman cannot understand about this tax. Like this, the limitations will differ based on your particular study. I already told, if you take tax, it is difficult for the layman to understand, or some might not have knowledge about this tax still, or some tax which is being introduced newly. We will not have any previous references for that. These are the limitations, okay, with respect to your tax. If you take some other concept, that depends on your study. And here you will also be mentioning or specifying the chapter schemes. That means you will be listing out all the chapters here, and to 3 lines you will be explaining view of your introduction and the ಏನು ಅಂತ you'll be specifying in 2 or 3 lines, and what are the contents you have involved in your project. And with respect to review of literature and design, you'll be giving a meaning of this literature and what things you have included. Like this, here you'll be giving 2-3 lines of definitions, or 2-3 lines of concepts in this each particular aspects. I'll just show you this. Okay, just a minute. Okay, you see, this was the data plan which I told you earlier in the first chapter. I gave a comparison between 2016 and 19. Okay, this was the review of literature. We have mentioned 15 to 20 review of literatures. And make sure when you're giving the review of literature, you should have a relevant review. Okay, you just don't take up the reviews which is being unrelevant to your topic. It should be very much relevant to topics. This is the reviews which have been gathered with regard to my particular aspect, and this is the statement of problem, objectives, scope, period, limitations, and the chapter schemes. Like this, you will be giving 2 lines of explanations with regard to that particular chapters. Okay, just chapter 3. In that company for a few months, and then you'll be gathering the data with related to the company. Andre one process. If you're taking assisted projects, you will have company profile, and if you're taking freelance, you'll be having the industrial profiles. Okay, here in my industrial profile, I have given the details about Reliance Jio, Airtel, Vodafone Idea, Telenor, Tata. That means before merger, how was the industry, and after merger, how was the industry. Here I have given their introduction, and what was their mission, vision, and what was their core values, and what are the achievements this each particular industry have been done, and after merger on what they are focusing, how their vision mission has changed, and how they are performing after merger. All these things, that is in-depth profile of your particular industry I have given. Okay, this is with respect to your industry profile. Yeah, the important concept of your particular project is will be the data analysis and interpretation. Okay, here actually you are analyzing and you are putting in your own words. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಗೂಗಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ what are the reviews you are getting from the Google forms, you will be putting that, or you'll be writing down in your own words. Okay, you'll be expressing them in your own words rather than taking the things which have been given by some other person. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ ನೋಡಿ ಗೂಗಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ನೋಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ಆ ರಿವ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನೀವಿಲ್ಲಿ you will be specifying those things. Okay, you people know about the general questions, that is your developer questions, age, demographic questions. So this is out what are the things in this. One was the type of service provider used and the reasons, period of usage. All these are the specific questions which I have been given in my Google Forms. Okay. See the points which have been I highlighted, bold code underline in code. These are the questionnaires which gives the answer for my particular project. Okay. See, you have to form the or frame the questionnaires in such a way that you will get the expect whatever you require. Okay, title, merger and acquisition and impact of Reliance Jio ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ I should be able to prove yes there is a problem, yes there is the impact that is being causing. Whatever the title you have been given, that should be proved at the end of the project. Okay, you should make sure you're framing the questions with respect to your titles given. Okay, and this uh, 5 questions which have been highlighted, this actually gives the answers to my project, or this actually proves that yes I have succeeded in yes I have succeeded, that I have proved the concept and the questions and answer those. I'll show you how the what is the findings I have got later. Okay, I'll just show you this analysis. Okay, so this was one of these specific questions. Table showing that attributes that made most of the respondents to switch to Geo. Why the respondents switched? Why did they switch to the Geo? Okay, this was one of the aspect, or which is one of the questions which I asked. See here, I have given you the data here. See, make sure your analysis is just 3 to 4 lines. Okay, more than enough. 3 to 4 lines. You should actually constrain your analysis to 3 to 4 lines. Whatever you are seeing here, whatever the table you have formed, whatever the data you have gained from the respondents, you have to put that in your own words. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದೀರಾ. Okay, what and all you are seeing in the table, what you have understood from that, you are actually putting the same but in your own words. But make sure when you are putting it, just put it 2, 3 to 4 lines. Make it a short and crisp one. Okay, the interpretation. Okay, see, this is the interpretation. I just made a graph for that particular responses which I received, and in the interpretation, make it to 5 to 8 sentences. Okay, that is more than enough. And this is the interpretation which I gave for this attributes responsible to switch to Geo. Here you can see the free calls and unlimited data is very much more. So what I have given 5.2% of them switched to Jio due to free calls and unlimited data, and the remaining percentages and the remaining data have been given here. Okay, you make sure you okay, that means you are collecting the data already. Some other has been collected, you're just using this. I have gathered from the internet. Okay, so I'll just show you this chapter 4 here. Okay, this was my industry profile. Here the Reliance Jio. I've given its vision, mission, core values. Bharti Airtel Limited, Telenor. Have given all the network providers here. Means the things or which the network providers which have been selected. Okay, this is the fourth chapter, data analysis and interpretation. Okay. Okay, this will be your demographic question. That means the gender, age, and your income levels, educational occupation. All these will be educational qualifications and occupation. Those will be your demographic aspects. See, this is the way you prepare your project. Maintain a chronological order. Okay. After this, yes, ide barbeku, idadmel ide irbeku another. And while naming the charts also, you have to specify the numberings. You have to properly number your charts and tables also. You can also make it very colorful. Issues in that is very important. These are the charts which I hope you people can see this, right? I'm just going a bit faster. Okay. Okay, this was the last secondary data analysis. Okay, here this was the secondary data which I collected from the internet. Here it shows the switch of consumers. That means you can see here in August 2018 the consumers was 239, subscribers for your Reliance Jio was 239, and when it comes to 2020 it is 382. You can see a large increase in the subscriber base here. Okay, this information have been taken from the net. I'll just show you the questionnaires which I prepared here. Okay, see, this was the questionnaires I prepared with regard to gender, age, educational qualification, annual income. And one more thing, when you're preparing questionnaires, make sure that your specific questions are limited to 15 to 17. Okay, 17 also is too much. Make sure you're giving the questions at least 15. Maximum you can give 15. Okay, don't go beyond that. These are the questions I prepared, the questionnaires. I have started the numbering from demographics only, it's showing as 20, but I actually had the specific questions of 16 questions. Okay, so this is about your questionnaires. Make sure you prepare the questions. You have limited questions with regard to your questionnaires. Okay, don't go beyond 15. Okay, coming to your findings, suggestions, and conclusions. What are the findings? What are the suggestions and conclusions? See, this was my findings. See, I have given here in case of in the view of charts because it will be visible for you. Means if wordings will try, you will not, you people will not understand or you will not view it properly. But in your project, your findings should be in characters itself. Charts will have a better understanding. So I'm using this. See, here I am giving the basic or important findings, okay, which is related to my topic, which proves that yes, this thing here is type of service provider used before Jio. Most of the people use more than opinion that they used Airtel. And in the next, I have asked why they selected. Means here they have given different service provider they used. Here I have asked the reasons why are you using this particular service provider, and most of their service provider. Coming to your next, just a minute. Next, this was the main questions which I asked, or which will give me the answer to my project, which will prove yes, Geo is having an impact. See here, number of respondents with Geo. Earlier we saw more than 50% was using Geo. In this 417 respondents here for this question, you can see more than 90.2 means more than 90% of the people switched to Geo from their earlier networks. Okay, this says that yes, there is a change in customer base. Okay, subscriber base is being changed with the introduction of Geo. This actually proves yes, there was an impact of Reliance Geo. See, the next one I asked was, I'm not able to see that. Just a minute. Okay. The next one was attributes responsible switch to Geo. Because in my objective I already specified.
Rakshana, you are not audible.
Ma'am, just a minute, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, am I audible now, ma'am?
Yeah, yes, yes. Please continue.
Ma'am, shall I tell the findings from previous slide or?
Yeah, please continue. Since 2 minutes you were not audible.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just tell it again. See here, these questions are actually giving or actually proving my project. Yes, I am right. Okay, the problem which I
Yeah.
Again, not audible.
just, ma'am.
Rakshana, Divya is there to help you?
No, ma'am. She had some other inquiry work. She went. Now.
Now you are audible. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, this was the two questions which gives me the answer for my project. See, in the previous slide, we observed that more than 50% of the people used Airtel. But here, by analyzing this question, we'll come to know that 90% of the people, more than 90% switched to Geo. From their earlier network, they actually made and shift to Geo. Okay, and I asked why they shifted to Geo. What is the attribute which made them to switch to Geo? Here I have specified the attributes: free calls and unlimited data, call quality and data quality. All these few reasons I have stated. But this reason, that is free calls and unlimited data, is my penetration pricing strategy. Instead of asking directly the penetration pricing strategy, I have used an indirect answer here, that is free calls and unlimited data. Your penetration pricing strategy means what the companies will do is, if they want to capture the market, okay, if their motive is to capture the market first, what they will do, they will charge less price for their product, they will enter the market, they will capture the consumers, and then gradually they will raise the prices. What your Geo did earlier, they used to give free calls and unlimited data, network was very good, ತುಂಬಾ free calls ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, and later on when they captured more than 90% of the people, and now you can observe the difference between the Geo which was in the 2016 and now you can compare your data plans, it has actually increased. Earlier it was 1000, the same pack was 1000, and now it is being charged 2000. And the calls you make Geo to Geo was free, and now after few calls they are charging. And for the calls which you make for the other network,
Jio to other networks, that is also being charged. So penetration pricing strategy means to enter into the market and to capture the market, they will charge less price and they will enter the market. And later on, if they once they feel yes they have captured the consumers, they will start rising their prices. That is the penetration pricing strategy. So I wanted to know whether is the penetration pricing strategy a reason why the consumer base switched to Jio? So this have indirectly given here free calls and unlimited data. That means the cost which was given at the initial stages was very less. The cost which was charged, the price which was charged for that particular SIM card for the usage of this particular service was less. And this I can say that by this I can say yes, I was right. Yes, the Jio is using penetration pricing strategy to capture the markets. Okay. The next impact of Jio on telecom industries, how it impacted. See, tariff was among telecoms. Then in future there might be closure of many telecoms also. Your mergers and acquisitions of telecom, all of the above. And 45.1% suggested that yes, it is. Here I have given about the sales and profitability. Yes, they feel yes it has affected the sales and profitability, and I have given merger as strategy. Okay, what the consumers or what the subscribers, what my respondents feel about this merger ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅವ್ರ ಒಪಿನಿಯನ್ ಏನು, ಈ merger ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು whether the Vodafone and Idea have taken this merger as a strategy to overcome the Jio's competition or not. Here they have suggested that yes, they agree. More than 60% of the people agree that yes, it is being taken as a strategy by the all these mergers which is being taking place in a telecommunication industry. Okay, these are the findings which I have made with respect to my concept, my project. Okay, and this is the secondary data analysis. You can see the shift from your 2018 to 19, 19 to 20. What is the shift that is being happening here in 2018? It was 239 subscribers, and later on in 2019 and 20 it is being increasing here. Okay. Okay, this was my suggestions, and have highlighted the points here: competitor analysis, research and development, obtaining consumer feedbacks, aggressive marketing and promotion of services. See, by the time you reach your suggestions and by the time you reach your conclusions for your topic, you will be having enough knowledge about your project. So after analyzing your project, you will have yes, this is the problem in it. Yes, this is I have proved this project. So based on the problem, based on your study, you can give your suggestions. Okay, based on your topic, the suggestions will change. This is the few suggestions which I have given with respect to my topic. Okay, and when you're giving conclusion, make sure your conclusion is very crisp and relevant to your topic. Okay, whatever the things you have whatever the things you have specified in your project, when you're coming to a conclusion, it should be crisp and it should be related. Your heading is something and you're giving the conclusion some other thing, it will not look good. Your project will not be succeeded. Make sure your conclusion is very good, very crisp, and it is related or relevant to your project. And in case of this future research, okay, future research means I have taken only some urban population, and when someone is conducting the same study, if we want to conduct, they can take up the rural population. Might be when they take up the opinions of the rural population, these opinions might differ. You might have a different finding, and you might give a different suggestions, because the viewpoint or the perception of urban population and the viewpoints and perception of rural population might not be the same. In that area, they might use Airtel more. Okay, at that time you can have a different opinions, or you will have a different aspect. You can also focus on your rural population also. Okay, after your 5 chapters complete, you'll be having a bibliography. Just a minute, I'll just show you this fifth chapter. I didn't show you. Okay, this is my 5th chapter, findings, suggestions and conclusions. See, you have to list the findings in such a manner. No charts here, only the characters here. These are the suggestions I've given, and this is the conclusion. Okay. And after your projects, you'll be having your bibliography. Sorry, you'll be having bibliography. That means you'll be sharing the links, or you'll be sharing the aspects from where you have collected these things. ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನ ಓದಿದ್ರಿ? If you have selected it from the newspaper, you will be giving the newspaper's name or any other particular aspects of ಇವಾಗ net ಅಲ್ಲೇ ನಿಮಗೆ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಕೂಡ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. You will be having that links there. You will be copying and pasting that links. If you have taken from internet maybe, or if you have referred any books for that, you will be specifying the book's author's name and the title of that particular book. Bibliography means where have you referred, what are the things you have referred for gaining knowledge of this particular project. Nim particular project goskara ನೀವು ಏನೇನ್ refer ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ, what are the things you referred, whether it's book, online website or newspaper, that those things will be specifying in this bibliography. Just a minute, you can see here. See, I have given here few websites which I referred. Coming to your annexure, the lost concept of your project annexure. Okay, actually this is just a supplementary for your document. Means whatever you have given in your project, here you will be giving a supplement for it, a supporting thing. Okay, in Google form hadida, the questionnaire which you have prepared will be attested here, because you are giving a proof, some sort of. Okay, ನೀವಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದಿರಾ questionnaire prepare ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ಅಂತ, that you will be attesting here. Okay, I'll show you the way you do that. Just a minute. Yeah, you can see here. You'll be giving
Rakshana, not audible, Amma. Selvan?
Is it audible?
Yeah, Amma. Yes.
Okay. See, your annexure was the last concept of your project. So before concluding, I want to give you few suggestions. See, whenever you take a topic, please choose something innovative and interest and the many things you derive from yourself. Always going with your interest will not be you are playing a safe game there. Okay, so I suggest you take up something challenging for you. Tomorrow it will help you. I hope ma'am will agree with this concept. See, when you want to have a better future, when you want to excel in your career, you have to see a bright color in your life. So take something challenging. Okay, don't go with your comfort zones. So break those comfort zones and take or choose some topic which excel you better, which is challenging for you. ಈ current generation ಅಲ್ಲಿ interest ಅನ್ನೋದು, okay, this is your adolescent age. Students will not have interest towards studies. They will have interest towards all other things other than studies in this adolescent age. So you have to, whatever the concept you have taken, you have to derive interest from yourself. So take some topics which is challenging for you, and you start deriving the interest in that particular topic which you have selected. Okay, so whatever you do with your self confidence, and don't let you down anytime, and don't panic. Okay, and I wish you got few insights about the project. Have put my efforts for this, so I just wish you have a bright career, do well in your project, have a bright colors in your life, fly high. So I thank Mahananda ma'am and Kitu sir and our principal for giving me this opportunity. Thank you ma'am, thank you sir, thank you students.
Okay, thank you so much. It was an excellent presentation by Rakshana, our student, proud student. Okay. Yeah, now the forum is open for interaction with Rakshana. Please, students, ask your questions, doubts, clarify with Rakshana now. Yashaswini, please go ahead.
Thank you, ma'am. Now the session will be open for question and answers. Participants, if you have any questions, kindly post your questions in chat box.
And it is mandatory for everyone to put a question to Rakshana. She is able to answer your questions. Yeah, please, every one of you. Because she has taken such an important topic, we made her to, actually, it was somewhat whether to take or not to take. Finally agreed and did a wonderful job. And during Viva also, the resource persons who did Viva for them, no, they also appreciated their project of the very recent one. Please ask questions. And they have done elaborate study, both the primary data, secondary data, did extremely put lot of efforts. Please ask questions. Yes, I only will ask questions to Rakshana. Rakshana, have you registered for PhD?
No, ma'am. Currently, I'm not at register.
PhD level.
Okay, ma'am. I'm just have registered.
Also.
Yes, ma'am. Obviously, I'll do, ma'am.
Yeah. And in your number of respondents is quite good, 400 plus. We can apply good amount of statistical tools here to analyze data. The advanced tools we can apply and we can get best results, analysis results. Yes. Yeah, there is a question, please.
Can we make a Google form and questionnaire for the project, or it's okay to only have? See, your Google forms and question. That you are that you're typing in Google form and you're sending them. Okay, actually this
Data collection tool, e-survey as a data collection tool we did.
is
But questionnaire itself is
and one more thing, please don't go with your seniors projects. Okay, just keep them as the reference, but don't take up the topics which your seniors did. That is one important aspect. You can just refer their projects and don't take up these. If you are taking the topics and you did not know, okay, you was not aware, yes, your seniors has did that particular topic, ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ತಗೋಬಿಟ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, okay, that is fine. You just refer the seniors project. What is not being done by your senior, you do that. Okay, you have to be something new from your seniors project.
means you have to do some value addition to the existing information.
Yes, ma'am.
But always better to take the recent one. Trending
Yes.
topic only better to select.
Yes, ma'am. Any other questions?
Gagan, Selvan, Jannavi, Vaishnavi, Kaushalya. All these, what the names I am telling, no, they are all the coordinators, no.
Yes, ma'am, we know them, our juniors.
Yes, Yashaswini, go ahead, Amma.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I call upon Soumya to propose vote of thanks.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. I, Soumya A. It gives me an immense pleasure to propose vote of thanks to who all present here. Today, I use the opportunity to put my gratitude into words. On behalf of Kaylee S. Nijlingappa College, Department of PG Studies in Commerce and Research Center, I would like to thank Ms. Lakshana for this one informative webinar. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
I
you.
would like to thank our respected principal, Dr. Arun Kumar B. Sonappan, sir, in his absence. Thank you, sir. I thank Srimati Dr. Mahananda B. Chittavadagi ma'am, IQSC and MCOM coordinator, who gives us an excellent support and stands as a wonderful back support to conduct all the events. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
I thank Dr. C.V. Koppat sir, HOD of Department of Commerce, in his absence. Thank you, sir. At last, I thank all the faculties and the participants. Thank you all.
Thank you, Soumya. Link for the feedback form is provided in the chat box. I request all the participants make sure that fill in the feedback form. Thank you.
Thank you, Rakshana, once again. Thank you, everyone.